Hi, I'm Terry Hunter, and I'm bringing you the chance of a lifetime. The lowest interest rates in history and the lowest supply of homes on the market since records have been kept have come together to make this market perfect for you. It's your chance of a lifetime if you're planning to sell your home. Another way of saying this is that conditions have put you over the target, but whether you get a bullseye is up to you and your team. And if you don't get a bullseye, in this unbelievable chance of a lifetime, it will pass, likely never to return in your lifetime, and you'll look back wondering, how did I miss that? And wishing that you'd gotten more. Our new market conditions demand new approaches to maximize your profit from the sale of your home. Surprisingly, even people in the business, people who should know better, give bad advice like, you don't need to do fix-ups, it will sell right away anyway. Well, that's true, but it's just silly agent speak that has more to do with earning a commission fast and maximizing this unique market for you, the seller. You can expect a return of $3 to $5 for every $1 you spend to spiff up your home. Successfully getting a huge profit from your home sale is not guaranteed if you don't move now. The Fed has already said they plan to raise interest rates 3 times in 2022, and that could mean 5 times actually. And think about it, if rates go from roughly 3% to just 4.25%, and 4.25% is historically a great rate, that's a real cost increase of around 35% for buyers. This could crash your parade. So what is the minimum that you need to get your bullseye? And the answer is a way to nail your sale. Fortunately, my own Nail the Sale program is already developed and proven in the real world. It's ready now for you and for this unique market. Other agents' standard way of doing it just won't get you top dollar and keep it for you. You need Nail the Sale to get top dollar and keep it. There are only 5 parts of Nail the Sale, but you do need all 5 to maximize your home sale profit. Part number 1 of Nail the Sale is my certified pre-owned home. This is just the first half of presenting your home to excited buyers. It includes reasonable fix-up and sparkling cleanup, like I said. My certified pre-owned home also includes a home inspection, a roof inspection, and a termite clearance, all from reputable providers to prove the condition of your home to the buyer. People want pretty. They want move-in ready, like they see on TV, and they want no eyesore defects and no hidden problems. But there's lots more to the certified pre-owned home concept than just that. The next piece of it is telling buyer agents looking at your home in the MLS what we expect from them for the upcoming 30-minute bid-off. Because if they want to win, they've got to provide what we need. And yes, that is right. We do plan a 30-minute bid-off online to find the best buyer for you. So that's why we expect a simple offer with at least 10% down and an escrow of 30 days or less. We expect the buyer to remove all contingencies except 2 at the time the contract is signed, not the hundreds that exist in the real estate contract. And we don't want to wait 16 to 21 days later like most agents do. That's just crazy nonsense. The only 2 contingencies that will remain after the contract is signed are number 1, the buyer's 5-day home inspection, but only for any undisclosed major defects. And number 2, an appraisal that's at least 95% of the price. We use exquisite professional photography, a 3D walkthrough, and aerial photography and video and stills, all collected on a single page with a map for the buyer's convenience. Additionally, we need to generate FOMO, that is, fear of missing out, in the minds of the buyers. Consequently, in this hot market, we generally don't allow lockboxes for individual random showings. The main reason is that we want to show buyers to buyers so that each one knows he is actively competing with a horde of other excited buyers. This approach also means less hassle for you and more money for you both. What's more, I will personally attend the open house to mingle with the agents and the buyers to identify the most excited buyers before the bidding begins. In one case, I was able to get $100,000 over the highest price that we received because we countered back because I told the seller, this buyer is never not going to buy this house. Now, part 3 of Nail the Sale is the expert negotiation phase. The actual handling of the offers for you, for your property, which I handle personally as a certified master negotiator. Now, the first part is pretty normal. Each interested buyer submits a signed offer, and that's backed up by lender pre-approval. Now, that's pretty standard, but the buyers advise that there may be a 30-minute bid-off at the end of the whole thing, depending on the number of offers. We tell them that a prudent buyer would get the highest pre-qualification available right now because there's not going to be any time when the bid-off starts. Before your final decision, either by online bid-off or because a prior offer came in, it was just too good for us to pass up, I will keep buyers and buyer agents constantly updated on where they stand. Most agents tell buyer agents, just give us your highest and best. That's nonsense. It's no good. I tell them the price they have to beat right now. Now, that price may not be enough as more bids come in, but at least it avoids worthless offers underneath our current highest bid. This is a major assist in getting you top dollar. The online bid-off is to stoke the excitement and to identify the buyers who are willing to pay the highest price. It also allows the full and proper handling of every single offer. Some overwhelmed agents are turning buyers away saying, oh, no more offers, no more viewings, we have so many already. But they don't know what the next offer is going to be, and we're not going to let that happen to you. Part 4 of Nail the Sale is the buyer's re-inspection. The buyer has 5 days after the contract is signed to make sure that there are no major undisclosed defects. We know there aren't any, but we want the buyer to know it too. And then part number 5 of Nail the Sale is the 95% appraisal. This makes sure that an out-of-date appraiser doesn't crash your sale with a low appraisal. The buyer already agreed that 95% is good enough. Now we just have to wait a few days for the appraiser to confirm it. In summary, here's how you hit the bullseye in this extraordinary but fragile market. And I say fragile, it's going to leave when rates start to go up. Number 1, prepare your home to attract top dollar. This includes staging it if you're not living there. Number 2, provide third-party inspections before we go on the market to assure buyers about the property condition so we can nail down the sale by removing sale-killing contingencies up front, not weeks later like most agents do. This guarantees that you keep that super high price, which you might not get again if you had to resell. Yes, I know that if your sale fell out, you could undoubtedly resell it again in this market, but that doesn't mean you'll get that super high price that you had originally. Also, we don't want buyers to remove contingencies sight unseen in their excitement. Later on, this could become a battle between you and the buyer and me and a lawsuit. And that's exactly the opposite of what I will deliver, which is top dollar and a committed and excited buyer who really can't back out. So, hit the bullseye with Nail the Sale. The current market conditions may never come back again in your entire lifetime. I've been in real estate since the time interest rates were 16.5 and inflation was 22.5. And I've never seen a market like this one before because there's never been a market like this one before. So make it happen, so you don't have to look back in sorrow wishing that you had milked all the profit out of your home sale when you had the chance. Oh, and before you go, one more thing. I can also provide financing to buyers who can then use that financing to pay you all cash with no appraisal and no loan contingencies in just 8 days. The best way to guarantee a successful closing is to close smooth and fast. Contact me by phone or text at 949 278-1595, or you can email at terry@terryhunter.com, or go to www.terry15, that's Terry15, to set up an appointment directly on my calendar for us to talk.